All right, what's up, guys? We're back with another one, more BlazBlue footage, and I'm very, very excited about this one. So a couple months ago, we put a video on this channel here about the greatest BlazBlue player of all time. Talking about, of course, none other than Fenrich, right? So go watch the video if you haven't already. But basically, the reason why I made this video is that some of the Zoomers around, the new kids, don't know who Fenrich is, right? At the time, there was a tweet where like, who's Fenrich? Like, oh, I think that's that guy that Juna said used to play the game but doesn't play anymore. Or like, that's the Dragon Ball player that dabbled in BlazBlue. So they didn't know. They didn't know. I tried making this video to educate the youth. It didn't work. So this past weekend's Brussels Challenge, and look at this. Look what was leading up to the event here. I'm not going to edit out your name here. RR Maho Shoujo. I doubt Fenrich will be ready. But also, Fenrich will be part of the ELO list. I don't know if Rusty Fenrich is, but I definitely feel he looks quite washed. Are you kidding me? Fenrich going to lose at Brussels too. Who are you? Who is this person? Who are you? And how are you qualified to comment on whether or not the GOAT is washed? You are not allowed to decide if Fenrich is washed. So European, once again, I can't count how many times the EU scene just taken an L. So let's add one more L to the list. We're going to watch Fenrich at Brussels, quote unquote, washed, quote unquote, going to lose, wiping out all their players, taking the whole tournament. And also, before we get into it, I need to remind you, he didn't even know there was a BlazBlue tournament happening. He did not even know. He went there to play Fatal Fury, which he won, by the way, He qualified for EWC and SNK World Tour. He went there to play Street Fighter. He didn't even know there's a BlazBlue tournament. He didn't practice. He didn't train. Meanwhile, these Europeans, they've been yapping. They've been grinding. They say, oh man, he's gonna lose. False. So normally we only watch the reset, but he dropped down in the losers. It was close, but I want to watch him reset Europe and then win 3-0. So sit back, enjoy the BlazBlue, and let's go. And don't you ever doubt the GOAT again. These Europeans, man, come on, quit yapping. So here we go. This is Grand Finals, the first set. So this Relius player, what's his name? I don't remember. The European Relius. What a goated throw. Serpand, okay. So Fenrich, the very first match of top 8, Fenrich lost to this guy. It went to final game, final round. Fenrich dropped a big combo and lost. So he beat the European Taokaka. He beat the European Mai. He beat the European Makoto. And now he's up against the European Relius as the run back. So, of course, he's going to have to win 6 games. Let's see. And you know what? As much as I love clowning on Europe and the entire EU, I will say this Relius, we watched his match earlier. He knows what he's doing. He's good. He's good. His offense is quite scary. He's got some shenanigans on defense, but come on, man. You better put some respect on Fenrich's name here. Nice blocking on the 2C. Very, very. I'm not going to pause. It's going to be kind of long, but Relius 2C, that uppercut, his anti-air, really, really annoying move. It's not like... It's kind of an anti-air that you have to put out preemptively, but the return is super good. The hitbox is really good too as well. Shout out to Julian, beautiful dude. Always mashing on that move. Nice. The other thing too is the earlier set we watched where Fenrich lost, he was dropping a lot of B&Bs. Let's see if he tightens up, because now he's going in after, warming up on the rest of Europe. Let's see if he cleans it up. But why is Fenrich the GOAT? 6A. What are you backdashing for? He wasn't sure. I understand why. He wasn't sure if you could get a punish or not. You guessed wrong. Hold that. Game 1 Fenrich. But yeah, that situation right there. Actually, I will rewind. This is actually a very cool thing about BlazBlue, about why this game is so goated. Ready? All right. So situations like this. Let me explain it, right? The Relius player did overdrive to go through the normal to make it whiff. So he can get a punish on this 6A if Fenrich is still in recovery. There's no sign, right? There's no sign. There's no tell. You just have to guess. He's got to look at like the frame now and be like, am I fast enough to punish this? Should I try and punish? If I try to punish, does Fenrich know that I'm going to do that? Is he going to DP? So that's what he thinks happened. I think he expects Fenrich to DP. He backdashes instead. That happens all the time where you OD. You only have that like split second to make a decision. Like, Can I punish here, or am I too late? We were talking earlier. I was glazing about the overdrive system in BlazBlue. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Not even just talking about BlazBlue itself, but the overdrive system, the way it works for offense, for neutral, for defense, for like reverse block string, just as a burst mechanic as well. All the internet interactions it leads to. It's such a genius system. And then you compare stuff to like Tekken 8 Heat system, Meat mode right now. Just like, what happened, dude? What happened? But here we go again. Round 3. Back in the corner here. We saw this earlier too. You see that kind of like, it's like Kara spin? I don't know how the Relius does it. Because spin's not frame 1 invul, is it? But he does spin and gets out of the corner and gets a side swap on Fenrich. But, oh, I want to point out that too. Okay. After he closes out with a little perfect here. So I want to point this out as well. Fenrich does this a lot. So he runs up, right? He's going to run up and do 2B, but he delays. You'll see him delay that 2B. If you don't know the game, you won't see, but he's going to run up, delay the 2B. Ready? Right? He ran up, delay the 2B. So that blows up the fuzzy guard, which is what the Serpanda does, right? You saw he does barrier. He wakes up and he does barrier. He taps barrier, and then he tries jumping out. So you run up, you delay the 2B. That'll catch jump start up. That'll catch like delay mash, delay whatever. Fenrich started doing it later in their first set, and it was working, so I think he recognized that. He started bringing it out here now. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. That move is cheap. You see Jumpy. Jumpy just hitting all around. Armor here. Nice pickup from Serpanda. Oh, yeah, that's a big combo drop. It's payback for the last game. Counter hit. Not sure what he's going for, but yeah, you're done. The Fenrich combo. Is that 4 rounds in a row? Oh, no. EA didn't have time for EA. I don't know. Oh, shit. Hold on. He might lose. Side swap? Yep. Hold up. Activo's going to get his burst back, but... Fuzzy, no. Oh! Okay, keep him in the corner. Good tech. Scrambling. Oh. Uh-oh. Goat alert. Goat alert. You see him not burst, too? You see him just not burst? You see him just holding on that burst like, nah, I'm good. Not afraid of you. I don't need this life. I can beat you with a pixel. Damn. Man, Relius is so cool. He's got some grime. So Serpanda hasn't done it yet, but he was kind of, when he really gets his offense and pressure going into like, unreactable fuzzy overheads and everything, it's really grimy. But he hasn't gotten it started yet.
Yeah, I think that was excellent.
Yeah, I mean, it might have been a TRM.
Okay, punish. No.
DPRC.
Whee. Oh, no.
Beautiful sluggers.
Another perfect and no burst.
Perfect.
Another one and no burst. That's 5 rounds straight. Is that 5 rounds straight? I did not know it went like this. I'm going to spoil the second set after the reset. I know after the reset was a 3-0. But I thought maybe the first set would be a bit closer. Does he really beat him 6-0? With like 3 perfects? No. No, he's washed though. Nice. See, this is godlike. This is godlike right here. Ready? So I talked about it before, but something you do when you have to fight Relius is you have to hit the doll. Either interrupt the doll or hit the doll in recovery. So watch this. Boom. That 5A, the bitch slap on the doll, and that puts the doll in recovery mode right here. Very, very important. Of course, when you try to hit the doll, though, Relius can try and punish you for punishing the doll. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're going to have to burst.
Yeah, this is like close to the end of the round. Both players have burst available. One that gets out, okay.
Go by us.
We saw this before, too. This is a cool sequence right there. So you can't punish that. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That's double P. That's double P. So that's six rounds straight. I think half of those were perfects. Half of those were perfects, I think. Is my math correct there? All right, so 3-0. Now we have the reset. So from washed Fenrich, a man who did not even know there was a BlazBlue tournament happening. He did not even know there was a BlazBlue tournament going on.
It's only very late into the 6A.
I think you can still get like a 5A punish, right?
Good defense, but never ends.
Challenge to maintain like pressure.
Ah, so that was a technical grab, right? That was a good sequence. Here, let's go back. Let's give Europe like one little second here to shine. But this is Relius, right? Relius, when he gets his like shenanigans going, is really annoying. Look how long like this pressure is. All right, so ready? The pressure starts now.
At the very least, I'd assume you want to try and challenge.
Crazy cross up, guard break. Could he tech that, or was that whatever? But that's all mid-screen, right? So a lot of characters, like, in the corner, they got some crazy stuff. But Relius, if he gets you with that doll, even, like, mid-screen.
Panda may be back.
Blocks on doll's back.
Quick rise. Just
Good luck.
I'm stealing that.
Hey.
I don't think you can do that. But if he went for it,
You still have time to throw after that guard break? It looked like he walked forward. Oh, no, he's going to hurt. Oh, he caught him with the 5C. Hold up. Oh, man. Oh, he's not dead. But if he had a 100-meter... Oh, okay. All right. That was scary for a second. If he had a 100-meter right there, catching the roll mid-screen with OD, he might have been toast.
No, it doesn't hit.
Oh, what happened? I looked away. I read the chat for a second. How did you throw? No, I see. Okay. He dropped the combo, and he lost his burst, too. And he lost the burst, too. That's 7. Count. That's 7 rounds straight.
That's just so sad.
This is 7 rounds in a row.
Okay. Caught Fenrir.
Okay. Rally's getting started.
Keep seeing the corner.
Nice. And again, there's that jab. You see, there's that jab again, interrupting the doll pressure. Relius is a good character. He's also a character that's going to destroy you. Even if you know how to fight him, he's still quite strong. But there are a couple good Reliuses in Japan. I know Moke Mochi, I think is how you pronounce it. He still plays Relius. Ryo or Kanadi. He doesn't really grind anymore, and he switched to Lychee, but oof. Oof. Is that 8? I got nothing against Sir Panda, by the way. I think he's playing great. As long as Maho Shoujo is not Sir Panda. But I'm sorry, Europe, you got to claim that dude.
The lights are still on.
Okay, so
You got to claim that guy.
how much life Panda has in himself? Oh, okay.
Nah, Moke still plays.
That's okay.
He still randomly tweets stuff out. I still see him.
Look at that. Absolutely killer.
Not like before, but I definitely will randomly see the BlazBlue clip from him. Oh, that was grimy. Was that intentional? Hold on, let's watch. Was this an intentional goat rich setup? Or did he accidentally get that cross under? I mean, I know you want to do empty jump low, but how did he set this bad boy up?
Overhead reset.
Oh, no, okay. Yeah, that wasn't intentional. Sorry. It was off a tech. Whee! Nah, that was just off a tech grab there. Oh, I got hit 100%. Drop the combo again. That could have been another round. Tech buttons. That's 6, 7, 8. Is that 9? Is this 9 now?
Oh my god, how is this real?
I mean,
Is that 9 rounds from our wash goat?
we just want to see him absolutely vaporize people. That's kind of like how they have half in the back of their mind.
Okay.
Half is like, oh, we need to.
No! That was a big drop there from Panda. And yes, the air grab. Another combo drop from Fenriddy. He's dropping like crazy, man.
Give any sort of space to Panda.
Combo drop again there from Sir Panda, though. Or they're traded now. OD. That's the worst. This is the worst feeling in the game. When you OD, by the way, this is super good. I need to point this out as well. This is a big complaint I have in other games. And again, why BlazBlue is the GOAT. So look, he ODs. Unfortunately, it's a bad OD. You know, he thought someone was coming, didn't come out. So when you OD, you have a timer, right? But when you get tagged, you see that timer is still going down. That's so important. There are games now where, like, if you activate with a timer, it's like when you get hit, even if you get hit, the timer won't go down. So it's like, don't worry, you'll still be able to play here. But hitting your opponent and then making them just, like, run out of OD timer without getting to use it is such a big win. Or if it happens to you, it's such, like, a painful loss.
Okay, JA, the goat.
He slipped under wife there. Hit 5.
All right, Fenrid's in a bad spot, but he does have OD. Nah, you're done. He's not going to burst. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Nah. Double super, checkmate.
Super, make it all burst save.
All right, we got one. Here it comes. The European comeback begins now. This is the start. I agree. I agree, Europe.
I get that.
I agree.
The board and we might have a set for ourselves.
You gotta remember, despite all
Nice backdash. 6A. right? So 6A is that basically unreactable overhead, although the Twitter Zoomers tell you they can react to it, but you don't get a combo? Oh, wow, that was cool. You don't get a combo on... actually, let me point that out, too. I guess we can teach that. You don't get a combo unless it's counter hit or you have meter, but it's your plus after it, so it's still a good move to throw out. Just kind of keep the fear in your opponent, right? That's what a lot of BlazBlue mix-up pressure is, just kind of overwhelming. Mental stack is what people like to say. So Jin 6A is always just a threat. But watch this. Here, we'll show something. Someone earlier asked about, we were talking about Relius before stream, about what kind of character is he? Is he good on defense? So he doesn't have a traditional like reversal, but he has this cool gimmick right here. I don't think it's cool. Never mind, I don't like it, but but he can spin, right? So he has a spin that doesn't do anything. It just spins and he goes invincible. He's got no hitbox, no attack. But the thing is, when he spins, he can control the doll. So this same situation happened in the very first set. Fenrich did a quote-unquote safe block string that most characters can't do anything about. You know, just fireball or do a block string and a fireball to make it safe. But Relius can spin to make the fireball whiff, punish him with the doll, and make the fireball go away. Like that, right? That's like it's like a Relius only interaction. I don't know if Carl's roll counts, but when you fight this character, there are things that you have like some autopilot stuff you do against everybody else that won't work against him. Oof, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but that kind of the mine that big this move is so cheap. It stays out forever. It's got a huge hitbox, 6A, bonk. It's got a huge hitbox, and it's like 3 hits right there. So Serpanda, I think he blocked 2 and then got hit by the 3rd one. All right, we got a round though, but that is now 5 games straight. 1 round so far. Just end this GOAT, end this GOAT. We gotta teach these kids. We gotta teach these kids. You need to put respect on your elders. And it's mad funny we're calling Fenrich an elder because he used to be the young blood. He used to be the kid in middle school out in the arcade beating up the boomers. Now he's the boomer. Okay? Yep. Just safe pressure. Like, that's a win right here for Fenrich. In BlazBlue, if you can get them to overdrive and keep them in block zone, like I said, about just making them waste their meter, that's a huge win. 6A. Purple grab. Uh-oh. There it is. Spin again, right? There's that weird... He didn't do through a block string there, but just in neutral. Like, spin, summon, doll is just a very weird sequence, right? If Fenrich ran in with, like, an air button, it would have whiffed. You got it blown up. Roll forward. Need to rewind again. I'm sorry. I don't care. I just got to, again, point out how goated this game is. But Fenrich takes a huge risk right here. He just rolls out of the corner, right? So a roll is a really, you know, quote-unquote shitty thing to do in Blaze. Easily punishable, leads to a lot of damage. But this game has so many options that it becomes like a valuable tool right there. That's why this game is so goat. You know in Strive you can't even tech? You know that? They don't even have air teching. It's illegal. But giving people options on like what they want to do. So even if an option is bad, because it's an option, it becomes like valuable. So that's really lucky, right? Rolling out of the corner, that's really lucky. That's really, really lucky. It's kind of catching... Not catching Panda asleep at the wheel. It's just kind of like he's like, I wouldn't expect Fenrich to roll out right now. And this time he's going to wake up DP. Oh, man, I'm sorry. This game is not going to be outdone. Nah. I've been talking to you about that spin, right? I've been saying spin is invincible, and you summon the doll after that. He's been doing it a lot. Fenrich this time runs up and just raw dog, just grabs. Spin is invincible to strike attacks, projectile attacks, not grabs. And if you get grabbed, it's counter hit, nothing you can do. Just guaranteed punish. Get another one. You got chip. You got chip. Oh no. 3 COD. Doesn't even need it. Sorry. Oof. Oof, almost. Look how close you were. Look how close you were. You one picks away from chip. And now this tournament point. 6-0 point, reversal point. Okay. React. I love to, like, you tech on reaction in this game. So, not all mix-up. There is unreactable mix-up in this game, but a lot of mix-ups are reactable in a vacuum. It just, like I said before, it's just everything happening all at once. People make mistakes. What the hell? He's been doing that a lot. There's no way that's real, right? Is spin frame 1 invul? He's been doing wake up, dash, spin. There, right? Nice.
I love it. That was very nice.
It is frame 1, so you can buffer. How do you buffer in a dash, though?
But I'm really close to getting the burst available.
We talked about it off stream, so let me just point this one out too. This is a Persona Classic, right? So what happens here is Fenrich hits the doll, right? So normally that's over. Panda did a good job. He spun, he avoided the attack. But the Persona Classic is that when you hit the Persona or you hit a doll or something, the active frames get extended. So normally this attack would whiff, right? It's over. But since it hit the doll, it got extended now. So he recovers from the spin, see? And it gets tagged. It's still active. That's not really anything you can plan against. It's kind of just like an accident that happens a lot of times.
That or a Giga call out, but I'm going to say that's an error.
Yeah, it's kind of just like an accident. Ooh, you're done. Yep, 3C. Oh, no, he tried styling. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we got super anyway. And with that, with the anime protagonist, finish. 6-0. 6-0. One round dropped. One round dropped. We got a player cam? We got player cam? No, we only have the commentator cam here. But 6-0. Let's put the boys' theme song back on. We got Fenrich's theme song back on. But yes, again, please get out of your discords. Stop yapping. Respect the GOAT. Fenrich, when he's focused on this game as like his 7th priority, is still stronger than anyone in the entire EU. No, what is that? Western Hemisphere? That whole region. You better respect the GOAT. He's the GOAT for a reason, man. He built this. He built this stuff. Sis, I'm glad. I want to say hopefully this person learned a valuable lesson, but I know they didn't. These kids, man. These kids. But yes, our GOAT Fenrich has done it again. Amazing. Next up, apparently, it's Combo Break is this weekend, actually. Amazing. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but Combo Break is happening at the time of recording in a couple days. Apparently, Fenrich is going to enter Combo Breaker. He asked on Twitter, he's like, is there a tournament of Combo Breaker? It seems like he's playing a little bit more. It's clearly not his focus because there's nothing on the line, unfortunately. You know, that's cool. I respect people who play BlazBlue for the love of the game. But, you know, Fenrich, he's a pro now. He's got to focus on the money games. But it'd be cool to see if he can still hang, even without practicing. He owns Europe. Can he own America? The previous GOAT, the lure was Monarch. Monarch was on like a 2-3 year streak, right? But Monarch quit. Monarch is only on GranBlue now. So if Fenrich is back, get Monarch back. Come on, boys. It's time. It's BlazBlue. It's 2025. It's BlazBlue's year. Yeah, it's like always, we're done here. Good stuff to Panda, the European relic. He's a good player. He got dominated by Fenrich, but, I mean, that's why he's the GOAT. I'm very excited. We're seeing some more of this stuff. Of course, as you may or may not know, Evo has BlazBlue as an official side game. It's not just like a, community-run tournament. Like Evo is supporting. It's going to be on the main stage. They're giving out medals and everything. So hopefully that inspires some people to travel. So Blaze Bros, we got a couple good months of content on the way. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, let me know what you think. If you are European, please, I would like an apology in the comment. And if you're this guy, I need a big apology. Apologize to me, apologize to Fenrich, apologize to the BlazBlue community. If you're Europe, you apologize for this guy. He's part of you have to claim him. He's part of your community. But yeah, there you go. Congrats, Fenrich, sorry. I'll see you in the next BlazBlue video, which is going to be probably next week after Combo Breaker. Peace.